You're listening to Big49Radio.com, the only rock. Do not adjust your streaming device. The Violates Community Standards hack has begun. They have millions of fans and the full attention
Pirate Radio
of the authorities.
Hey, so soon be the first person
to curse on rock and roll radio.
Here it comes. 1, 2, fuck him!
We are VCS. We're gonna play some punk rock with the thrash flavor.
Pirate Radio.
All right, it's the Big 49. It looks like VCS has just walked in.
Hey, how's it going?
What's happening?
What's happening?
Yeah. All right, this is our radio takeover. Here on Big 49.
I still want to know what the pirate connection was. Like, I don't know if that came from Josh or you guys, or all of a sudden there was an R in this equation.
I think we put off that whole, like, butt pirate vibe.
Right out the gate.
That's funny. So what's up, guys?
Nada, man.
Man.
Thanks for having us out here. This is freaking awesome.
Nice. Well, thanks for coming by the radio station. Thanks for hanging out with us today. So, got a question for you guys. And this is a question for everybody in the room.
Okay.
What does punk rock mean to you?
Ooh. Punk rock is a way of life and an attitude. In
Okay.
addition to being a style of music. But musically, it's aggressive. It's in your face. It's heavy and fast. That's my version.
I think my favorite part of punk rock, compared to most genres out there, is the family. Punk rock is family.
That too. Community.
Community of it.
Way to
Yes.
express yourself musically and sound.
Yeah. Get in here, Chuck. Come on, Josh. Come on, guys. Snuggle up.
They're lingering off in the background.
Yeah. So anyone else?
Downbeats.
Down. Yeah.
Josh is
That's
like,
punk
I
rock.
like fast.
Yeah.
Fast is good.
Punk rock means mosh pits.
Punk rock means mosh pits.
Mosh pits.
Okay?
Punk rock is the
You can
musical.
you can pull this mic over too. That mic's on as well.
Okay. Here, let's get this one over here,
Okay?
and maybe you guys
Say hi,
can.
Josh. Hi, Josh. That worked. Here.
And then we
Shut.
could share this one, Rick.
Yes we can.
Okay.
Just you can pull it out a little bit more.
Or I could go from mic to mic, and it'll
Yeah,
do
you
like
could- you
a
could-
ping pong effect.
You could do that.
Maybe we do radio.
So
Pull it out, Rick.
here's why I ask you guys this question, believe it or not. I ask you guys, what does punk rock mean to you? Because punk rock is, I call it thinking man's rock and roll. It's really where people think and you make songs that are about a thought process. It's not just empty rock and roll. It's got a message behind it. Now, whether or not you may agree or disagree with that message is a different point. But the fact that there's a message there, you see what I'm saying?
Yes, I fully agree with that.
So, like, what is Violates Community Standard? Like, what is your message, or your overall encompassing message?
So I would say our our goal is to maximize human freedom by waking up as many people as we can
Okay.
to what's going on in this world. As far as we live under tyranny through our governments and our corporations. And thank you, Chris. So yeah, our music kind of serves as a wake-up call. So back to your point.
Yeah.
It's for people who, in their hearts and in their guts, know something is wrong. We're trying to grab those people.
Okay.
And we're trying to sort of explain, as we've come to understand, what the problem is, and then maybe propose some solutions.
Got it. All right.
So we are very averse to the idea of any one human having authority over another human. So
Okay.
that's the basic philosophy of anarchy. So I would consider myself an anarchist.
You would consider yourself as an anarchist, huh?
Yes.
Wow. That's a lot of responsibility, by the way. Anarchy is a ton of responsibility. I'm going to throw that out there.
Yes.
I mean, you got to understand, there's so much going on in the world right now where you've got to worry about, where you're going to eat, what you're going to eat, now you got to worry about who you're going to eat. You know,
Right.
In anarchy, it's like, man, am I
Yes.
going to get eaten today?
Right.
That could be really
anarchy
subtastic.
doesn't necessarily mean chaos. In fact, that's not what it means. Anarchy is actually, it's a Greek word, and if you break it down, the prefix "an" means without, and archy comes from the word archon, which means master or ruler. So the word literally means without masters.
Okay.
So yes, you will have a greater level of personal responsibility. Everyone being responsible for themselves is a requirement if you have anarchy.
as opposed to chaotic.
Right.
It's kind of how you gotta keep in mind, how do we get into a situation where we've lost all control, right? It's so easy just to hand it over and say, you know what, here, you just do the thinking for me. We've become very complacent as a species.
Grab his mic. Actually, it sounds. I gotta figure out what's going on with that mic over there. It's a little weird.
Hello, new mic.
There you go.
Yeah. Now we're hearing you, dude.
So yeah, I mean, you think about it. We've relinquished all of our brain power, our thinking to these quote unquote politicians, right?
Okay.
Because it's just too much for us to handle. It's too much to think. I'd rather go sit in my pool and drink a daiquiri. And you wonder
Is
how.
it daiquiri time right now?
I mean,
I'm having a hard time. Is it beer time or daiquiri time now? I mean,
like it's a bad.
I can double fist.
Well,
So-
I had an image in my head. It was not us.
in
but
anarchy do you have a specific beer time and a daiquiri time?
it's
So that's
whatever
the
you
beautiful
want.
thing about anarchy is it's whatever you want.
It's any time is any time.
Any time is you could wake up at 6 a.m. and be like, I'm having a fucking daiquiri.
Personal
Nice.
choice.
So it's Lowenbrow time.
No judgment.
Okay, got it. Okay, no
No green bottle beers though.
no green bottle beer.
No,
Wait a second here.
No, I'm gonna get all authoritarian and outlaw green bottle beers.
This is
One law.
this is my anarchy here. This is my anarchy.
The point
No,
is,
you can drink a Lowenbrow and I'll drink an IPA,
Okay.
and then we'll both sit by the pool,
Okay.
the
shirtless.
point of all that is like instead of sitting by the pool, shirtless or whatever, and hanging out and do whatever you want.
I'm always hanging out, right? By the way, I don't know if you guys
You
can
gotta
see
be
this,
thinking
but
about what's
I'm not
really
wearing
going
any
on in
pants
the world.
underneath right now.
Oh God,
Yeah.
I sensed it.
Yeah. Just FYI.
Is that what that smell is?
Yeah, that's what that smell is. Yeah, it's actually a fresh new deodorant.
Ball deodorant.
Yeah, ball. Hoodie twatty ball. Nice. So speaking of that, I'm gonna play a Sex Pistols song,
Okay.
and we're gonna go from Sex Pistols into you guys tell me what you guys want to play.
Okay.
It's your show.
Oh, like right now, you're gonna go straight into it.
I'm gonna go right into Sex Pistols right now.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay.
3, 2, ready?
in.
Ready?
Cool, so what do you want to do first?
He's got a pirate radio station. Nobody knows who he is.
No, we know who it is. It violates community standards. They stole the big 49 today, those Orange County punk rock bastards.
This is a song for the 90s. Welcome to Dorina Central. May I take your order, please?
Yeah.
That was deep.
Thank you very much. We are VCS, which stands for Violates Community Standards. Or on a cold day, very comfy sweater.
Dude,
All right.
I just gotta say those promos are the best.
You liking that?
That's some good stuff.
Nice. All right, guys.
Bad Religion.
All right, you
Hell
just played
yeah.
Bad Religion.
That's a big influence. You got a good story there, Chuckles.
Yeah, so we're all Bad Religion fans. I got a story. I was like 13 years old in San Clemente, California, with my cousin, and we was in Warehouse Music, listening to all the new CDs that were coming out. And
Okay.
I remember those days.
Yeah, I was listening to. I had Offspring on, and my cousin, was listening to Bad Religion, and we swapped headphones. And I'm like, I like this one. She's like, I like this one. We swapped headphones, and that Infected was playing, and I was just like, who the heck is this? And I was just on from there, and
Nice.
yeah, I like Bad Religion from then on.
Punk rock to the core. Right there.
That's almost the same exact story for me. I remember, like, it's funny.
You were
me
in
and-
Warehouse Music.
Yeah. It was like my room, but it was like made up to look like no.
Had the neon warehouse sign.
Yeah, no, I just mean like Bad Religion was the one that like actually made me want to start listening to drums. Bad Religion and Metallica.
Nice.
Like me and Brian actually, we go way back to, like I think we met at like 8 and 10 or something.
Yeah.
And we all started like doing the same stuff. Went from like Legos to RCs to whatever. Like every generation, we all found music about the same time.
Okay.
Listening to all this different stuff, and there was this dude Andy Rutherford in our neighborhood, a drummer.
He was the badass drummer in the neighborhood.
Insane, you know. And we had a cool, I don't even know how that whole story evolves, but he ended up giving me half his drum kit.
Okay.
And we started playing, and Brian got a guitar. So my buddy turned me on to Bad Religion, and it was like, that was the end. That's what I knew I wanted to play. Like the energy of it, like the intelligence behind it, and you know, that style of music. And then Brian found Metallica, and then they started doing all that stuff, playing guitar. And then it was like, the next song I heard was, so it started with Suffer from Bad Religion.
Yeah.
And then the next one was Master of Puppets from Metallica. And from then on, like I was like, well, these guys already picked up a guitar. I'm going to figure out drums. Like that kind of music is what started this whole ride.
All right.
The metal and the punk.
The metal and the punk.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, the first Bad Religion I heard was the Suffer album.
Yeah.
And it was so our buddy Mike Lawler, he acquired a tape, a Bad Religion Suffer tape.
Okay.
Because there was a guy in our neighborhood, remember Dennis Sketchley?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So his sister was Heather Sketchley, and she was our age. Dennis was older. And there was a guy at our...
Now, was Heather hot, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay, because
she was cute.
Something about the name Heather, by the way, always makes them young and hot for some reason.
Yeah, and a little scary though, right?
Just
like
throwing that out there.
Now, keep in mind, we were 13.
Once again,
or 12.
That even makes it more dangerous, right there.
Yeah, that's more punk rock. No, I don't know. Maybe not.
That's a whole different level of punk rock, right
that's
there.
like Epstein style punk rock.
That is and it isn't though, because a 13-year-old and a 13-year-old is like safe though, you know.
Because if you add it up, it's 26.
Two 13-years is 26. Right?
Yeah, so you're like safe. Now it's Epstein style if like your dad comes out and he's like, Heather's kind of hot.
Yeah, one of the neighborhood dads.
I'm like,
you want to see my island?
Whoa, Dad, that's not punk rock. That's just creepy.
Dad, just stop, Dad.
Well, now dude knows he thought his sister was hot. That's official now.
Okay, he's not a dude you want to tell him that his sister's hot. Like,
no.
Well, I just asked the question.
Okay, so
like Heather is a hot girl name. Like,
relevant information.
She was cute back in the day.
Brandies are always hot. Okay, Brandies are always hot. Alexas are always hot. But you know your daughter's going to be
scary.
And scary.
Yeah.
You know your daughter's going to be a stripper or she's going to be really hot.
Yeah.
One of the two if her name's Alexa.
Right.
Okay.
So noted when you're thinking of daughter names.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. If your daughter's name is Heather, she's probably going to be just super hot.
But she's hot, like in a girl next door way, though.
Exactly.
She's cute.
The two Heathers I've known in my life, both amazingly. Actually, four Heathers I've known in my life. All smoking hot. All hot.
Did you ever hook up with any of them?
I'm not going to say whether or not I did or didn't hook up.
I should have never asked.
Yeah, I'm just going to simply say, I'm just asking the question. Like,
yeah.
With all the fingers coming up, I thought you were working to a 5-way. That was impressive.
Once again,
a 5-way with 4 Heathers.
Yes.
Whoa.
We turn off the mics and we'll talk about that later.
Yeah. So anyway,
by the way, two of those Heathers super effing cool though. Like
that's
beyond cool. Like really cool. So
Heathers aren't crazy.
No.
Heathers are the down to earth cool chick.
Yeah.
Who's cute too.
Who's also hot.
Yeah. Exactly.
So,
anyway, so
Heather tangent back to
back to
Heather, how's the weather?
Chuck's got the lines, dude.
Nice.
What the fuck are we talking about?
How it somehow ended up on them, but it was Lawler got a hold of the Bad Religion.
Okay, so this is how Lawler got the tape. I'll tell it real quick. So Dennis Sketchley, there was a guy messing around with Heather, like bullying her and shit in school, and we were Heather's age. So, and Dennis was older. So Dennis approached Lawler and he's like, "Hey, can you handle this shit?" So that was over the weekend. So then on Monday at school, Lawler's like, "All right, I'm gonna fucking handle this." So he goes up to the dude and gets in his face, and we were there backing him up, and he told the guy, "You better fucking leave her alone."
Do we have to play Anarchy again after this, just out of curiosity?
Yeah, we have to play something like shredding.
Okay. Anarchy in the IE.
So
like
long story
song,
short,
maybe.
Okay. Oh, we should play Metallica song.
Okay.
So long story short, Lawler handled it.
Okay.
And so Dennis gave him a bunch of tapes, like punk rock tapes and shit.
Nice.
And Bad Religion Suffer was one of them. And
that was the origin story behind all those cassettes when we were kids?
Yes, dude.
That might have been the first time I heard Bad Religion.
That's the first time I heard Bad Religion.
You guys fought for those? Oh, bro, I didn't even know that story.
we didn't actually
30
fight.
years to get the backstory on that.
Dude.
There was just the threat of violence.
Yeah, there was just the threat of violence.
Well,
and that was enough.
Wow. Done and done.
Wow.
But yeah, that's how we got that tape.
So it didn't lead to bad.
And that was that tape and the Misfits were my two
into punk rock.
Yeah, my entryway into punk rock.
That makes sense. So does that lead into this next song here?
Yeah. So we also were huge Metallica fans back in the day.
Okay.
That was the origin. I remember when you first got the tab books. Like,
dude, I looked at those guys as demigods. Like, I thought I'll never be as cool as fucking James Hetfield.
Well, hold on
that
here.
still stands today.
James Hetfield needs his own day. I want to have, like, Talk Like James Hetfield. You've heard, like, Talk Like a Pirate Day? I'm going to have Talk Like James Hetfield Day.
I mean, I'll sign off on it. We'll campaign.
What is
for
that?
it.
Is it
So
just
it's like
talking
this.
shit on Lars?
No. It's like it's kind of like this. It's kind of like you know, like Talk Like a Pirate Day, which is you know, you know, you go to McDonald's and you're like, I'd like a cheeseburger, you know, that kind of thing, right? Well, instead you're gonna go on like James Hetfield, so you're gonna be like, yeah, I like a cheeseburger, yes, sir, you know. So you're gonna do the whole James Hetfield thing all day. Everybody has to do James Hetfield that day.
Yeah, I thought it was different. I was thinking more like Lars does what it's told. You know, something.
Oh, it could be that too. I'm just thinking like you go everything you do, you just talk like James Hetfield. So it's like, corn pound with cheese, yes sir.
My problem is I'd end up
a large fry.
I'd come off sounding like the Macho Man Randy Savage all day.
I think that's more what I sounded like right now.
All right, so we're gonna play some Metallica for you guys.
Yes, sir.
All right,
hell yeah.
Here's Battery.
Attention. This is the VCS on the big 49. This is the VCS, those fuckers stole the 49. This is the VCS. Hey, give us back the 49, you effers. What are you doing?
Interrupting all programs.
Hey!
This is a radio clash on Pirate Satellite.
It stretches the man.
There you go.
Dude,
We own this place now.
I want to. Yeah, we're never giving it back.
Yeah.
I just want to. Yeah, I want a copy of all of those cut-ins.
Oh yeah. Dude.
Giving it back,
The first time I saw Metallica was 2005. They opened with Battery.
Nice.
Dude, what an opening song, dude.
I know.
Nice.
Dude.
Hell yeah.
All right, so we were gonna. So Narcoleptic Youth.
LA Coliseum.
Yeah, they're homies. They're
Okay.
amazing band. You know all that stuff. Been around for a long time.
You guys are like friendly with them.
Yeah.
Stuff.
We play a lot of shows with those guys.
For realsies.
For reals.
Like,
We hold hands and skip through the meadow.
So do you guys like?
We're dropping names right now.
Oh
dude.
yeah.
Who goes over to Narcoleptic Youth's house and says, "Can Narcoleptic Youth come out and play?"
Chris does that.
Do you do that?
Probably me.
Do you come and knock? You knock on the door. You're like,
Yeah.
Do you have your bike with you and like your baseball glove and stuff?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, yeah, you know,
Well,
like,
come
there's
on,
two
Narco.
doors though.
Get your slingshot in your back pocket.
Dude, there's two doors though. There's one door that's like kind of into the house area, and then there's
Okay.
another door into the house.
Oh,
you know?
got it.
So even to get it through the front door, you got to have like a blow up flamingo or something like that.
Okay.
But, you
Now,
know,
does Dad and Mom ever like stop you and go, "Listen, I need you to behave. Narco has been on restriction for a while."
Yes.
yes.
Okay, got
all the time.
it. Okay,
I think that's like a prerequisite.
For realsies?
Period. For realsies,
Narco,
Yeah.
be home before the street lights come on.
on restriction.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know?
Yeah. They're grounded for life.
As VCS as well.
okay.
So, anyways, the plan was we were going to call up the guys. We were going to give Jason a buzz and just talk to him about the scene, whatever. And then we were going to, you know, we got Prime 8 spooled up. We just called Jason right now. They had a show last night, by the way, which clearly he didn't make it to. He flew out to Canada to do this whatever, something or other in the middle of the woods. Their plan to get out of there apparently fell through. So now, as we talk to Jason right now, he's about to get on some tiny little bush plane to fly him out of the middle of the woods to get, dude.
Damn.
This guy is a
Like
rocker
an
through and
Indiana
through.
Jones
like,
fucking.
yeah, I can just see him in
It's
his
like
like
breaking down.
this guy's in like a black leather jacket out there, spiked up, getting ready to fly out of the woods. So, anyways, let's all put Jason in our thoughts. You know, good flight, homie. Everybody, send Jason good vibes.
Good vibes. Good vibes to Jason. Got it.
All right.
All right. So you want to jump in the song right now?
Let's do it. Let's get some primates.
Narco primates.
It's a big 49.
Today, during the hostile takeover of the Big 49 radio station by the band violates community standards, you feel violated whatsoever, please pick up the phone immediately and call Larry H. Sharker or Jenny Ben touch your mommy and tell them that you'd like to sue your parents for making you into a giant vagina. Please call them, let you get over it.
Freaking stretch. You guys are the best.
Nice.
Dude, there's no way you get into skating or anything like that and don't come across the band like Suicidal.
Right.
I mean,
total skate punk.
That's the scene.
I
I mean,
skate punks. Yeah. Some of my
dude.
So what do you guys
Personally,
do?
my favorite band.
What did you guys do yesterday, by the way?
We took a nap, we mowed the yard and all that. We asked about the what? No, just kidding.
A little Bed Bath & Beyond. Where are you going with this?
I talked to Heather.
Oh man, dude. There's gonna be a Heather tangent.
We're waking some people up. They're like, "Oh, that's what I did."
Hold on, wait a second here. I haven't even told you my Heather story yet, but I'll tell you this off the air because I can't even go on the air with it because you won't even believe me.
That's perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah,
perfect.
Because I know the Heather.
The Heather.
The Heather. There's only
wait, like the W Heather.
That's her real name. Her first name's The, and then her last name is Heather.
Oh, I had it wrong. I didn't realize it was a stripper. My bad.
Yeah, I actually got to hang out for about 3.5 to 4 hours. It was closer to 4 hours with the Heather.
Yep.
You are kidding me.
The actual Heather.
All right, well,
it was fun.
Now we're jealous.
Is it the Heather or the Heather?
No, it was the Heather. I'll tell you.
We'll get there later.
Yeah.
But yesterday, so another band since we were kids, good friends of ours.
Yep.
Amazing dude, rad band. We've recently started getting more and more stuff going with them.
Okay.
And we had a show yesterday for a girl named Yvonne, another promoter with Twisted Souls.
It was her son's graduation.
Yeah, her
party.
son's graduation party. So
Yvonne is like one of those hit or miss names, by the way. Just so you know.
This Yvonne's cool.
This Yvonne's top notch, cool people.
Cool.
So we were geared up for that anyways. We get a last minute call from, since we were kids, the pro skater Sean Ross is having an invite only pool jam party at his house. He's got this pool he's kind of built dual purpose, swim in the summer, skate in the winter.
Nice.
So he just finished it up. I mean, he called dudes from all over the place. I mean, I don't know. There was a representation from dang near every team in this party.
I think
it was,
the skate house showed up.
Yeah.
Like,
Thrasher team.
Thrasher
like,
dudes were there, yeah.
The thing was unbelievable.